going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to your first time here. Well, guys, did you hear Tucker Carlson got canceled by Fox News? I just now heard the news about 15 minutes ago. My mom sent me a message to let me know what had happened, and I suspect it's going to happen sooner or later because he was putting out too much truthful information, and the federal government that controls the mainstream media didn't like Tucker Carlson putting out truthful information. Didn't want him explaining the narrative and explaining the takeover and what was going on, because he was getting to a lot of people. You know, he had millions of viewers, whereas here on YouTube, you know, I get a few thousand views. He's way bigger than me on Fox News. So they had to shut that down, but they want to shut everyone down eventually. They want full, total, dominant control. We are being taken over by a bunch of communists, and they've pretty much already put all their agenda in, but to keep on taking steps, putting more and more in, and they're going to make it all lawful because they passed these laws. I talked about the other day about how everything was connected, how a lot of people seem to talk about these different things as they are separate, but they're all connected. You know, the digital currency is going to offer full control of the financial system to these globalists, turning over, you know, our health sovereignty to the WHO with this health treaty, or whatever it was called. Reset the table, control the food. The Restrict Act, they're working on that also. That is because they want to control information. They don't like information being shared, so they come up with this Restrict Act. It's being supported by the Republicans also, because the Republicans, just like the Democrats, are big old nasty piles of shit. Excuse my language, that's what they are. They're all big nasty piles of shit. Republicans, Democrats, it doesn't make any difference. They're all one and the same. They're all useless piles of shit. Facts of the matter. People's always, oh, we're going to get saved by the Republicans. Yeah, right. The Republicans are just as bad as the Democrats. They support all the same agendas the Democrats do. It's all a fake WWE type fight. But the Republicans and the Democrats are both supporting this Restrict Act. And what that is, they're saying it's about TikTok, because they're worried about China spying on American citizens. Like the United States government hasn't been doing that already for decades here. I mean, you look at Twitter and Facebook, and things came to light about that, and they've been spying on the American citizens forever. They don't care about your privacy. The federal government is using China and TikTok as an excuse to put in this Restrict Act, and it's going to go way further than just TikTok and China banning the app. If you look into that, it gives them full, total control over the internet and anything that happens through the internet. Websites, speech, apps, cryptocurrencies, they can take full control legally because they pass it into law to do anything they want to do. So they're going to control, you know, your health through the WHO. They're going to control the financial system and everything you buy, sell, trade through your currency, through the digital currency. They're going to control the internet and free speech through the Restrict Act. They're going to control food production through the Reset the Table that the World Economic Forum is put forth. It's all about full, total control. And people look at this as separate events, separate things, but it's not. It's all about control, and they're all interconnected to allow these cocksuckers to control everything. I hate making these videos when I'm angry already, but sometimes things need to be said. If you don't like the language, you can click off the video. But it's sometimes you see these things happening, and you have to get angry. You have to say, it's enough. It's enough. But to keep going forward, pushing forward, acting like it's something over here, something over here, something over here. It's all different, but it's all connected. This Agenda 2030. It's all about control. They're setting this control structure up to control every aspect of our lives. And they want to control the internet, to control free speech. That's the same thing with all these red flag laws they're pushing for. Our pile of dog poop governor here in Tennessee, Governor Lee, is now pushing for the red flag laws. There's no need for red flag laws. There's already laws against terroristic threatening. So if someone is threatening to do harm, to commit a terrorist attack, they can go arrest that person and take that person's guns already. There's no need for red flag laws. All that's going to do, all that's about, is backdoor gun bans and gun confiscations. Their political enemies, the people they don't like Tucker Carlson, for example, they can say he's a threat, got to take his guns away without a trial, without anything. Second Amendment rights are completely gone. That's what that's about. It gives them more power. Just like this Restrict Act, the TikTok ban. They're using TikTok as an excuse. They want to ban the app because China. It's not about that. It covers everything you look into that. It's full, total control of everything. It's not just TikTok. They can take your websites down. Look for, everybody has always told me, I'm on Rumble by the way now, but everyone has always said, go to Rumble, a free speech platform, go to BitChute. They're going to be gone. Those platforms will be gone because they don't want that free speech. That's what this whole thing is about. It's stopping free speech. It's about control. They want to control what is said. They want to control what you spend your currency on. It's a full takeover, the whole globalist agenda takeover. And that's what we're seeing now with this whole thing with, China becoming the dominating superpower. It's all by design. It's all a plan because it's all part of the new world order, new restructuring. They're going to own the currency. They're going to own everything. This handful of globalist elites. It's all a plan, and people think it's all separate events, separate things, and they talk about it as separate things, but it's not. They're going to control the currency, control your health through the WHO and the health treaties, and of course, just like the Restrict Act, the Biden regime is all for it, and a lot of Republicans are all for it because they're all in it together. It's all a big show, it's all a big club, and you ain't in it, and neither am I. So if you're thinking and waiting for the Republicans to save you, waiting for Donald J. Trump to do anything or to save you or be elected, you're going to be very disappointed because they're putting this in very, very quickly. And, a lot of people, man, they get so tore up if you mention anything about Donald Trump, anything that might be a little bit negative, because they want to believe. They want to think that Donald Trump is going to fix their problems. They're going to elect someone to fix their problems. He didn't get elected the last time. He may have got more votes, but he didn't get elected. Do you think they're going to change it now and let him, if he's, and let it happen? No. Do you think next time's going to be a free and fair election? Use your head, man. The only way that Donald Trump will ever be elected for president, ever be appointed, is if they want him to be. That's the way it works now, guys. You got to figure this out. You got to stop living in fantasy land and accept what this country's became, know it, and plan accordingly, because it is Teowoki. The end of the world as we know it has already happened. And you still see these prepping channels when the end of the world as we know it happens, when an event happens, post-event. It's already friggin' happened. It's happening right now, dumbasses. I mean, really. The world has changed. And I've seen in the comments, some people say, you can't survive the end of the world. No one's planning on surviving the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. And the end of the world as we know it has already happened. And it's continue to happen and get worse. And they're tightening down the screws on everyone. That's what this is. That's why Tucker Carlson is now gone. Because they want that control. They want to shut him up. They shut his mouth up. He's putting out too much good information, too much truthful information. When that happens, you're gone. It's like everyone here on YouTube, myself, everyone, all these prepping channels, anyone telling the truth will soon be completely gone. You'll get no information whatsoever, no news whatsoever, besides the establishment news straight from the government itself. Operation Mockingbird. That's what you're going to get. You'll hear how great it is, how wonderful things are, the narrative they want you to hear. That's what you're going to hear from now on. Because they're working to shut everything down. This Restrict Act is what that is. It's allowed them full, complete control over the internet. They don't like people like us. They don't like people sharing information. Even your own websites. You know, the Restrict Act will allow them to take your website down. Actually hack your website. Denial of service attacks on your websites and everything to shut those down. And it'll all be legal because they're trying to protect you from TikTok. If you believe that, I got some swampland to see in Arizona desert. I mean, it is ridiculous. And people will say, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. There's nothing going on. Look around, dumbass. It is falling apart quickly. Very, very quickly. It's falling apart. And people still don't think it's happening. Won't prepare. Won't even try. Won't even try to look at anything. They just want to deny, point fingers, conspiracy theorists, tinfoil hat. Oh wait, it's not that bad. The government's our friend. They're trying to protect us from TikTok. Oh boy. Know the truth. Know what's happening. Know what's going on. It's not good. The end of the world as we know it has already happened. They're just tightening down the final screws in the system to shut everything off, to have full control over everything we own, every aspect of our lives. You own nothing, and they'll be happy. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to go subscribe to my email newsletter. Description box below to do that. It's sadness in the United States of America.